I'm Ryan Bowley, inventor of the Bowley lock, and what you just witnessed is how fast somebody can break into your home, leaving no trace that it ever happened.
Okay, I'm Brent. I just took possession of my new home 3 weeks ago. What we did is we bought a set of bump keys. These keys will work on basically any door. This is the key that came with the house. This is a bump key. The bump key, all you have to do is put it in the lock, pull it out one, put a little pre-tension on it, hit it with a hammer, and we're in.
Hi, I'm Tyler Bowley, co-founder of the Bowley Lock Company. The truth is that unless you've went out and spent thousands of dollars outfitting your home with high security locks that you purchased through a locksmith, then your home has standard hardware store style door locks and is highly susceptible to the picking and bumping techniques that you just witnessed. If you've opted for an electronic keypad, which are becoming very popular for their convenience, then the chances are you have a very cheap backup cylinder for when the batteries die, and it's equally susceptible to the techniques you just witnessed. You know, the sad reality of the current lock market is that consumers are only offered two options: standard, cheap, hardware store door locks, or very expensive, high security locks, but there's absolutely nothing in between. So the Bowley Lock Company set out to design and manufacture a high security lock that could be offered to all of you at an affordable price. And I'm proud to say that's exactly what we've been able to do. We are currently in production of our first 1,000 locks, and we're excited to say we are producing them right here in North America. We make all of our parts on the most advanced multi-axis, multi-spindle CNC machines in the industry. And we both make and cut our keys in-house, providing total key control and security. We took the best features from ancient lock technology and combined them with modern pin tumbler technology, and have created what we truly believe is the lock of the future. We've been able to design and patent what is a shielded pin tumbler lock, the first of its kind. Our fork-shaped key is able to rotate behind our internal shielding, where it interacts with the tumbler pins. This shield ensures that picking devices are unable to manipulate our pins, making the Bowley lock one of the most tamper-resistant locks on the market today. After our first Kickstarter campaign, we've been bombarded with interest from homeowners wanting to buy the lock, locksmiths wanting to sell the lock, and even major lock companies wanting to implement this technology in their products. We've been featured in a number of technology publications and online reviews, and have received recognition from the lock sport community for our innovative design. As I said, we're currently in production and are moving forward with the product, but we wanted to give all of our supporters an opportunity to purchase the locks for their homes at a discounted price as a show of our appreciation. Our lock will restore your sense of security and provide a value that is unmatched in today's lock market.
Alright guys, well here it is, the Bowley lock. Now it's composed of three main components: the lock cylinder, the rotating idler, and the lock housing, all of which are precision machined out of solid, high quality materials. The coolest part though is probably the lock cylinder, because it has the shielded keyhole. What are we talking about? Well, this little C-shaped extrusion that comes off the front face of the lock is the shield. Now the pins live above that shield, and it basically just blocks any picking tools from being able to reach and manipulate those pins in any way. Now the key, on the other hand, has a slot cut in it, so it can enter the keyhole and rotate freely around that shield. Now when the key's at the top of the lock, that's where all the magic happens. The lock can interact with the pins, it can couple with the lock cylinder, and ultimately that's where you operate your deadbolt from. So we're going to show you how to use it. When you come home, you put your key in the lock with the fork side down, and now you want to rotate around that shield until you're at the top. When you're at the top, you give it a little push in. Once in, it operates just the same as a standard deadbolt. No different than anything you're used to. Until you want to remove your key, you have to go back to the top, give it a little pull back toward you, and now it's free and you can remove your key. The little extra step in the process is where all the security comes from. But after you've owned the lock for just a few minutes, it becomes second nature, and it's well worth it. I think you guys will really enjoy the Bowley lock on your home. We certainly need your support. Thank you very much for watching our Kickstarter.